Hello guys and welcome back to episode 5 of Mount & Blade Bannerlord. If you watched the last episode, we left off after helping transport the silver boat from Omar. We had to break through a blockade with a fireboat and then weave through some pesky pirates as they tried to throw sort of fire cannons at us. We made it back to Ostican safe and sound on our first attempt. The next job on the docket is for us to, well, we need to talk to Gunner first, and then I believe we need to go visit a slave trader down at some sulfur mines. So, yeah, let's jump straight into it.
Ah, good news. Bjolgur's order has given him permission to sail with us.
So yeah, we won't spend too much time on the dialogue again, so we'll go sort of through this quickly, but I'll leave a bit of time for you to be able to pause and read through whatever they're saying.
Greetings! I've got my longship, Corpse Maker, and more of my—
I've been making some inquiries. Krusas is well known and respected in the Empire and in...
No, not hard to find at all. On the way there.
Okay. So let's set a quick map marker down here and be on our way. So hopefully not too much longer on this quest line now. I think after this one there's one more quest until we've maybe one or two more quests until we've rescued our sister. I think it might be the one after this is the final one where we'll face off against Purig and the Sea Hounds. Hopefully should be nice and easy, and then we'll rescue our brother quickly in the hideout.
Over there.
And once we've done that, then we've got all our companions ready. We've got our
their
clans
sailors
and
are as
lords ready.
brave and as hungry for wealth as any Nord.
We'll let Gunnar
They'll
finish
go
speaking
far
here.
into the Western Ocean in pursuit of whales. They can be very cagey about their voyages, though, when you press them for details. Sometimes I wonder if they've found something out there. We're in the Gulf of Charas. Ah! The lookout has spotted sails. That may be Krusas' fleet.
So we found Cruz's fleet. What I was saying is, in our clan, as we sort of level up, it allows us to have extra parties. So it looks like we actually need clan tier 2 for that 150 renown. Maybe by the end of this quest line we'll be hopefully a decent chunk closer to that. And then we can run a few tournaments, fight a few looters and bandits and stuff, and, you know, hopefully be beyond that level 2 and we can get a second party of soldiers going. They'll help us earn some relation and some renown across the map. So let's jump straight into this raid.
Did you see that big fiery ball? Not very accurate, I'll warrant. But if one of our ships gets hit by one of those who don't jump into the sea in time will die a nasty death. I've heard Krusas does this. He doesn't try to maneuver or run, but lashes his ships together, building himself a floating fortress. If all our ships row in together, we'd be presenting enough targets that...
Okay, so
I
it looks
saw
like
you
we're
handle
gonna
that fire ship at Omar.
steer a ship into the sea fortress, and then we got to
Have a
try
good
our
look
very
at
best
Krusas' floating fortress
to try and
before we
destroy all
attack.
these fireball throwers.
It's formidable, but it's not going anywhere. He has no less than 8 ships lashed together. They mount 4 heavy mangonels, big ones. Most ships would tip over from the recoil if they weren't chained to each other. One is on the round ship, which is the fortress's keep, as it were. Another 3 are on cogs. One is to the northwest. The others are to the northeast and southeast. You must steer the Wasp to take out those mangonels. You need direct hits, but don't get too close, as their decks are packed with archers.
Yeah.
Also, keep moving. 1 or 2 hits could shatter our timbers or set us alight and make an end of us. We're right behind you, brother. Let's take this vile toad of a merchant down.
So yeah, it's actually pretty difficult to aim this little cannon.
That
and
hit us!
second we
We're still
started,
afloat,
before we've even got a
But
chance
the
to
next
move,
time we might not be so lucky.
we've already been hit. So let's see if we can maybe get a lucky shot off. No, a little bit off there. Can be pretty difficult to aim this tool, especially you've got no idea of the range of it. Only limited sort of movement. Oh, very close
Let's
on that
keep
one.
our distance. Their deck. Stamp out those sparks, lads! Let's not
Oh,
get hit again.
You'd think we'd hit him there.
Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with
Yeah.
bowmen.
Can be quite a difficult one, this.
That hit us! We're still afloat, but the
Oh,
next
very
time we
close.
might not be so lucky. Let's keep our distance.
Oh,
Their decks are packed with bowmen.
yeah, very hard to hit him.
Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Stamp out those sparks, lads! Let's not get hit again. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen.
Oh, God. Nightmare. Not hitting anything. Oh, you'd think that would be a hit for sure.
Let's keep our distance. One mangonel
One
down.
down. Awesome. Right, let's take a bit of a left steer here. Build up a bit of distance again.
Let's
Guys
keep
are
our
very
distance.
slow.
Their decks are packed with bowmen.
I think it must sort of be very difficult to fail these raids, really. But I mean, they said this ship was
Let's keep our distance.
swift and nimble.
Their
Seems
decks are packed with bowmen.
far from it. He's taking its sweet ass time here just to sort of get
Let's
going.
keep our distance.
So let's
Their
swing this
decks are
round to the
packed
left
with
hand
bowmen.
side. I'm having to move my mouse
That
quite a
hit
bit.
us! We're still afloat, but the next time we might not be so lucky. You smashed that
there we go.
mangonel. Look at it, like a broken toy.
See if we can.
Let's keep our distance.
Oh,
Their decks
lot
are
of
packed
shots.
with bowmen.
So we can use this stone throw to kill some of the
Let's
guards
keep our
and stuff there.
distance. Their
He
decks
needs to
are
stop.
packed with bowmen.
Stop warning me about keeping our distance, honestly. If he had to shoot this thing, he'd realise how difficult it was. You got
Let's
shields
keep
over
our
you.
distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen.
Okay, something like that. Oh, what a shot!
You
to
silenced
see
those
it.
mangonels. Now let's all move in and board them.
Yeah, let's board them for sure.
We're right behind you! Row, lads, row!
I would hope they would start rowing. They're taking their sweet time in this allegedly swift ship. So we're gonna attempt boarding now. Let's get off the old oars here. Shoot some arrows in the back of these guys. Get our bow still going a little bit. That was a friendly, just hit with an arrow. Should be able to sort of head between all the boats here on our vessel. I'm going to tell us all to charge so they actually go boarding. Go up here actually. Might be able to get a look down on a few of these enemies. Just headshot there on the sea nipper. Difficult when they're swaying around. Who else trying to swim away, is he? Don't know how well arrows work in the water. Ooh, bit of fall damage there. Two more enemies ledging on that boat. It looks to me like they're compact back there and no one can swing their weapons. Let's get an arrow in. Try not to miss. No, did not let go of that one, but it's gone anyway. We've won the battle.
That was a good fight. You did a fine job taking out those mangonels.
I know I did.
Now then, I wish to cruise us.
I am Salautus Cruzas. I sail under the protection of the Sea Hounds. If you kill me, it will not go well for you. Yes, I buy slaves. They work my sulfur mines. Sulfur is valuable. And if I did not mine it, another would. Anyway, So then, I believe I have heard of you. So then, when I last spoke to Purig, he told me the whole story. Apparently. So, I can tell you how to find Purig, which means you found your sister as well. But indeed.
Yep.
So then.
You speak truthfully.
Were you...
Among others, yes.
Good. Then we will take your... If Purig is holding your sister as a hostage... Ah!
For now, you say. What, might I ask, is to be my fate?
Well,
So, honor.
that's decided then.
In the old game, honor was really
We
hard to
should
get. I'm not sure how much of an effect it has in
And now
this
back
game.
to Ostican.
But of course, if we can take 50 honor, which in Warband would have been, you know, a ridiculous amount of honor to have picked up. I mean, we're definitely going to take it, and we'll take the fast travel back to Ostican as well. Just thinking, what I'm going to do is continue the story later. I'm eager to go rescue our brothers and sisters, because I'm sure this has a time limit. So let's have a look. Speculative investment. You strike up conversation with a trader in town who is desperate for news of the wars. When you tell him about the looting of Boragora, he makes a proposition. The price of grain will almost certainly rise, and he tends to buy up food now and sell it for later when the hunger hits. He needs money, and he will sell you wine at far below the market price, 1,000 dinars. I hope that's not how much the wine's going for, or that's the below market price. Ask you to keep this information to yourself. Let's have a look. So 500 for 11 amphitheaters is a good amount. I mean, it's cruel. We don't really want to be cruel. Cerebral. Not sure if that's a good trait or not. We don't want to be impulsive. We'll just take the merciful. Not desperate for the money or anything. But yeah, let's go head to save our brother and sister, and we'll do this stealth. Let's talk to him on the way. Talk to army leader.
Peace to you.
And we're just going to ask him about the Battle of Pendrick. And that's another one of our 10 done. So let's go to the hideout now. Let's just check as well. We are going to need some people for this, but we'll try stealth it, and that way it's a bit easier. Well, I say a bit easier in terms of the fight. It's only a 2-tier thing, so we might just assault it from the get-go.
You finally arrived! We have to be clever. That you...
And let's just attack the hideout. Generally want to bring our best sort of troops with us. This should be fine. We don't have crazy troops or anything super strong, but even though there's a stealth factor on this, we can just sort of kill them in groups. I don't want him charging to the death or anything. My arrows are still lit with fire. Don't know if that's a visual bug or something. Oh my god. Stop for a second. An arrow to the head and survived. King Richard. Okay. We really don't have the range for that. Like I said, you could do the stealth, it just takes longer, and obviously we can see from this, I've not even got any high tier troops really, how easy this battle can be. We get our sword out, so after we kill him there's always usually a duel that takes place with the bandit leader, so we get the sword out ready. And we don't have to take the duel, we can take all our soldiers fighting him, but
bastards! Nah,
bit of
I'll
a
do you
renown
the honour
bonus.
of dueling.
Our sword swings really slow. Yeah, he's dead anyway. Victory, no losses there, we'll take a few prisoners. And quite a good amount of loot. An actual 1600 there, so I'm not going to complain.
We can still talk. I'll give you a pouch of silver.
I think he just gets executed, as Radagos requested.
I knew you'd come. Great.
So Nadjun is our brother.
Meet me there
secured him.
later, when you're ready to tell me.
And we've also should have secured our siblings, younger brother and sister, I think.
Don't let your conscience bother you about letting me go, by the way. I won't.
So we just say goodbye. We can execute him, but yeah, you don't gain anything for doing so. So let's head on. We should get a notification pretty shortly about our clan members. So we got Fatted here as well. It's one of our younger brothers, I believe. Yeah, brother of Greeny, it says so. We've got both of those. They're staying at Orcs Hall at the moment. We should get a prompt eventually about that. Let's just... So we can have 63 troops now, so that's obviously due to... Oh yeah, they will come for us, so I want to just try to recruit a few more. I really don't want Landians in my party though, so I'm going to try just risk not recruiting for now, and hopefully maybe we just let this patrol go in front of us here. So we can see that Fatted has come of age, and we can basically select some of his beginner traits as we did during our character creation. So I mean, for this it's not major really what you pick. I just tend to have him go for similar stuff that I go for, and I just say that because, you know, it's what I sort of consider the best. I'm sure there's probably many of the things that are a lot better, but I mean, he won't need trade because we pay for all this stuff, so really we want to be looking at things like leadership, steward, I think steward, yeah, steward is pretty good. So's like leadership, engineering, so's going to be good, and tactics as well. Let's just get him into steward, and then he does pick some stuff up himself, so he's showing ability for riding, which is great. And when he gets a bit older, we'll pick more sort of traits for that sort of stuff. Apparently he's just running away from them deserters. Typically they would always fight each other. Might just pick up that band of looters as well, maybe. It's running a bit quick though. Okay, let's go to the tavern and ransom our prisoners, and then we'll proceed then with the storyline for saving our sister, and hopefully by the end of the episode we'll have all of our family members together. Yeah, to be a bit quicker than running over there because we're rather slow, we can actually just go to him here, and we have to visit him instead of talk.
Well, here we are.
So let's set out then. So we're going to go on the person we just captured. We're going to go on his sulfur mining ship, the one that was in the fortress. And essentially he's going to allow us to go and pretend to be him while we approach Purig of the Sea Hounds. And it's going to allow us to get close enough to sort of rescue our sister. Because otherwise they'd, you know, maybe kill her before we even got close. So we'll make our way down there now. Not taking any ship damage, so it mustn't be anything to do with the dark parts of the ocean. We must have just been too close to that storm earlier. 1,500 in troops. So I must be paying for all 196 of these troops, which aren't actually mine. I wish they were, but they're not. Which is probably why they give you money. It's a bit of a... yeah.
This part of Bannerlord, here in the far north, is called the East Cap. I can see why Purig made his base here. There's little reason for most ships to come this way, unless they're chasing whale or walrus. Even if you're an old Bannerlonder like me, the wind that whips past the promontory will put a chill in your bones.
Thank you for that, Gunnar. Let's get into this.
There they are, with your sister as their hostage. A straight-out attack is out of the question. Throughout this voyage, do you see that big cluster of ships back there? That's got to be where they're holding the prisoners.
Let's proceed then. Guy looks a bit crazy in the eyes.
Do you see that big cluster of ships back there? That's got to be where they're holding the prisoners. Into the water. Let's go while Purig's men are distracted. Swim fast. Keep your distance from any lookouts.
I mean, I would like to swim fast.
Who approaches?
Seems like we get
I am Salautas Cruzas.
We've got our very Roman sounding prisoner pretending to be a purchaser of slaves, which he does in his past. I'm going to very slowly swim all the way over here. Gunar's already over there apparently, so you know, maybe we need to learn a few tricks or two off him because he's rapid. Might fast forward this bit a little bit for you guys because it's painfully slow. Okay, a little bit of stealth. Luckily we did the tutorial on this, so we know what we're doing. We'll wait for his mate to definitely not be looking our way. There's two down. Don't know if there's any more on this boat. Risky there, but we have to do it.
Very good. Now get to the
Thanks for
hold.
the help, mate. Thanks for helping me take down those guards.
Who's there? What's going on? Heavens, mercy, what are you doing here? I'll be silent. What's going on? Can you get me out of here? I understand.
You understand? I'm gonna have to leave you behind, love. You shouldn't have got yourself caught in the first place.
Well done. But your sister is still within, and we need to get her to safety. Cut the lines tying us to the other ship, and let's be away.
What about all the goods on there? They look like they could fetch a good bit of money. Yeah, this one's always a bit problematic. There is an axe ammunition box here. It looks like we are going to be chased by a few boats here. Just ourselves to protect the ship. Gunnar steering the boat. I usually do both Gunnar, to be honest. I kill and sail. Yeah, looks like we're about to make contact with them any moment now. We can, if we're skillful enough, maybe hit him with a throwing axe from here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
They've grappled us!
Okay. Missed all of those. Don't have to cut them loose, just restock. They're not on deck, Gunnar. We got them. They're gone. Keep our eyes peeled now. Interesting little dockyard. Look at this guy. He's just chilling.
God's blood, we can't get past them. They're going to board. Shoot those bastards. Cut them down as they come over the side. Whatever it takes.
Oh, yeah, I think you're overreacting a little bit. We got this, for sure. I wish we could just fast forward to him boarding, to be honest. Hopefully this time we'll hit our axes as well. Are you gonna board? What if I just take out this guy sailing the ship?
They've grappled us!
How they grappled us when the guy sailing the ship's dead? I just hate the thrust.
They're on deck!
You say they're on deck after they're all dead. You did that twice now. Some more axes. These guys are absolutely flying. Never seen a boat so fast, to be honest. Let's just try to do the same again. Oh, yeah, I was never hitting that.
They've grappled us!
Yeah, once again, I don't know how they've managed to pull that one out of the bag. These guys are champion warriors. They are actually on deck this time, so so I'll allow that one. Some more ammunition. Are we home free? I mean, I see the sunset. Can't walk off there. No, there's one more ship. I knew there would be hiding around the corner. Let's see how quick he flies out from the stop there. Boom, turn on the jet engine. Them rowers, bloody hell, there's something else. It's like watching a rowing competition. What's the chances there's one more behind that corner? Nice bit of damage in.
They've grappled us!
He ducked under it. That's incredible, mate. From the other way he's coming. Get a couple more axes. You can see our athletics and one-handed is going up quite nicely from this quest. Throwing can be really overpowered. The main reason I don't ever go into throwing is just because, I mean, for example, you got 5 axes here, so whilst when you're throwing a bit higher level, these 5 axes are all going to one-shot people, but obviously it's only 5 of them, and when you're fighting any more than 5 guys, they're not going to be super useful, especially when you're fighting on boats like this.
Grappled us!
So let's stick to the sword. It's got unlimited ammunition.
They're on deck!
I think that's us. Now for the big battle.
We went through their net like a slippery old eel. Bjolgud and Lahad are right over there. Let's turn the tables on those bastards.
Ahoy to you, Gunnar. An exemplary escape. Is the captive safe?
You two
Big
snatched
pal.
their ship right out from under their noses.
We're gonna go
A
for the
fine
big
story
74
to tell my brothers. If we
Stalker.
survive this.
Oh, we'll survive.
Ahoy to you, Bjolgud. And ahoy to you, Lahad. She is
Last
indeed
time
safe with us.
I did
But
this
now
mission.
it looks like the whole pack of hounds are coming baying
I'm
out to
pretty
meet
sure
us.
this boat of 35
You two
smashed
brave
me out of the
fellows
way
get
of the
on
big
our
boat.
flanks, and we'll meet them prow to prow.
Prow to prow. I'm not sure what that means, if that's front of the boat maybe. Give him a little love tap. So we got them fire arrows, maybe I picked up something that does that. Bow XP at this point. guys how to push through. There's an ammo restock, I suppose.
Ah, gods, I see more of them coming up. No rest for my sword arm today. Ah!
Try to give us that guy a little bit of a hand here. Back aboard, the big one's been taken down, so if we get on controlling the ship we can cut ourselves loose. For all our guys to get across. Do let our guys sort of fight it out here. We'll go take on the 45. Let's get 4 rows on. Yeah, he's coming for us. Better bow for sure. Oh god. Atrocious. Oh my god. So I mean we're not going to be able to get in there, we'll just let our guys fight it out. Too many of them trying to cross, and to be honest our swords are way too big to be swinging in close combat. Yeah, the only shot we've got is overhead and they're all going to have shields, which the one bad thing about swords is that they have really weak damage against shields, whereas axes and maces obviously have really high damage against shields. So they can obviously break a shield after quite a few swings, whereas the sword you're just going to be swinging away forever. So get him to start cutting us loose. Hopefully he doesn't leave anyone behind. I don't know how smart the game is in that aspect. I can see a few troops falling into the water there. I mean, we don't need them all. We'll make do without them last two. Hopefully that 35 finishes off there. We're going to go help the main sort of 51 area. They're actually being boarded at the moment. We're going to get some free headshots. Just want to put his shield up. Are we boarding? What are we doing? Board this thing? Yep, there we are. be an adventurer, and then I took an arrow to the knee. That's what they'll be saying after this fight. Used to be a sea hound, and then I took an arrow to the knee. Shit, just cut us loose. Come on, that 35 really needs to... You need to... Oh. I just stole forward my game. Great. Okay, so welcome back. I had a little bit of an issue there. Obviously I was holding Alt to see the units as we're doing now. And because I'm an idiot, I pressed F4 at the same time to send my guys into attack. So we're gonna. I've caught us up to where we were up to basically. Sort of the end of this fight here. Struggling to board that ship. So hopefully for yourselves the transition won't be too bad. Obviously I'm not sure what it'll be like now until I do the video later on. But hopefully we don't do that again, because I have to do the whole quest again. That's really annoying. Saying that, I probably should have saved what I was up to. I mean, we're pretty much through here. I can see there's one enemy on the boat over there, 26 here, and they're dropping like flies, so get out of that sunlight a little bit. I've got no ammo, I was wondering why I can't shoot my bow. Two enemies, can't see where they're at. But there we are, now we're gonna be on the...
provoke the hounds in their lair?
I do.
Is that you, Gunther? You and your companion? I will fall upon you like an eagle and tear out your livers. I will shatter your ships to splinters.
Guy is crazy.
I will spill your blood upon the waters. I will send your corpses to the slimy depths. Your skull will be a home for scuttling things, and Ran shall make a toothpick of your shin
all
bone.
our guys to get on the boat.
Do you hear me?
Crashed into them all. Sure they're all drowning, but honestly don't care. Can't attack Purig, great. Can't hit our arrows either by the looks of things. I mean, are we really bored in this, or are we just sort of looking at it all pretty? I mean, this is sort of frustrating. If our other guys would attack, we wouldn't be too bad. It's just... we're just going to wait this one out. There's too much going on the old battlements here for us to get in there. It's already been boarded on two sides. Maybe we could just do what they've done and just ram our way through, which we are going to try do, but I think by the time we actually, I mean, we can actually board our teammate's ship and then walk across his ship to theirs, which is try get them to do, but they're taking their sweet ass time to do it. 5 enemies remaining. 1. See how quickly he falls. Probably quite slowly because everyone's going to be body blocking each other. Just trying to bow him. Oh god. Try and create a bit of space in there. Get our troops out. Be able to finish him off. Oh
yeah. You? I was going to forge the Siam. I would have drowned them in their own blood. But that is all for nothing.
I am willing to duel. He does have quite a nasty action. He swings it quite quickly as well, so gotta be careful. My guy do a gun swing. And all he did was block. The danger is past. Your sister is now out of harm's way. Purig of the Sea Hounds has been defeated. Don't get too excited now.
Heaven's mercy. I had given up hope. I thought I'd die in that dark place. They separated us. They took the younger, stronger ones to me. We arrived.
I'll let you guys read through this on your side.
They threw me in that cell when he found me. When we sailed from port to... Heaven bless you, brother. I'm ready to do my part.
Thank you, sister.
Well then, your sister is free, thank the gods. Now I think I will go ashore and make my way. My men, though, I've had a word with them, and some of them. You should come see me in my village, Logshoven, in Vineland. It's not much. Fair.
Okay. continue. So let's have a quick look. So part of the quest line is it's given us a boat. We've got the Wave Steed. It can hold 54 soldiers. We've got 51 out of 54 after they've given us some. And it can't hold anywhere near as much cargo as we need. So, for example, if we look at the available ships now, so these are actually cheaper than I remember them being. But these are the worst ship in the game. They're only 18,000. Well, I say only 18,000. It's quite a lot. We couldn't afford to buy a lot of them. We're not going to buy any for now, just because we don't need them. So we're gonna go to the town centre and then we can leave. So yeah, that's the War Sails quest line. We've rescued our sister. If we check out the clan now, we can see Alia's here. She's got absolutely no skills whatsoever. Doesn't tell us anything about her age, and we can see that we're still quite a bit off clan tier 2. What we probably want to do is, I think if we go, well, if we go to Orcs Hall, we can have Najun join our party, which, let's have a quick look. We have got a bit of space for extra troops. These are pretty good troops, these Nords. They're good fighters. The only thing I sort of picked up on is the fact that they typically don't have any shields. So we've got another main quest line here. Talk to other members.
Yours is not a face I know.
Baron
What is your name, stranger?
My name's Ben. So let's speak to him about the Battle of Pendrick. That's another one done on the main quest line there. So let's have a look at now. Let me try and pick up these. Ooh, couldn't stop running them for some reason. So we want to trade. Let's just see we get rid of some of these extra bits of stuff that we've picked up. The price of pottery. 5,000 there, and you can see our price for our party's gone way down to 298. So we were paying for all those troops on the expeditions we were on. Luckily for us though, it was cheaper than, or it was cheaper than the money they've given us for doing the quests. So we've actually come out about 10 grand richer there. Let's check on our characters. We did quite a bit on one-handed. So yeah, we're going to remove the movement speed penalty for wielding shields. This can be pretty good, but one-handed weapon damage while mounted is already going to be buffed quite largely due to the speed of the horse. So we're going to go for the remove shield penalty. This is really good for sieges and basically times when you're running with a shield. Movement speed penalty while reloading. We're going to go for penetration, because that's going to give us a lot more damage. I think last time I might have gone for the movement speed, but it's not the end of the world. So crafting stamina recovery rate, persuasion chance. So I think we go for persuasion chance. There's quite a few times when you're speaking to nobles, especially when you find in your own kingdom, that you're going to need to be able to persuade someone. Virile. I don't know how important it is to have kids. I don't think I've ever gotten to the point where my guy's so old that I have to maybe progress to the next generation. So we're going to go for the renown when tournament is won. 20% production rate on owned workshops. So that one sounds pretty good. More money is always wanted. So we're going to go for 25% weapon handling, because it's going to make us swing our weapon a lot quicker. And we've got a load of focus and focus points, and also I forget what these attribute points are. So let's have a quick look. So if we pop one into horse riding, that one should be fine for now. We'll get one into athletics. I'm going to do one into endurance there as well. Social, so he's going to be good. Steward, let's get 2 points into that. Charm one more. Leadership's going to be okay for now. Tactics is going to get a bit more important as we get into larger battles. We've got 2 into there, 1 into scouting, engineering. Medicine is always useful. Definitely put 1 into medicine then. And I think I could sort of go into any of these really. Steward is really good. So I think we'll put that into control. And then we do sort of want steward to just keep going up, so we're going to put our last point into steward. So trading, we've got rid of that iron ore, good price for that. The main reason we actually came here was to get our colleague, or our brother, who's going to be in the tavern, take Hero into party, so he's going to come round with us now and we'll just get him a bit more basic skills because it's likely we'll make him sort of our first lord of our clan, and we can do that. And Alia is now 16, so she's going to get some skills because she was a bit useless. So she's got one-handed at the moment, riding, leadership, charm shoes. It's really good all around her at the moment. Well, I mean, if we make a really strong one-handed, leads a patrol, good leadership, then she's going to get some stuff by herself. So that's good for her. And yeah, I think that's a great place to leave this episode. We've now saved all of our siblings and our clan is, you know, back in its full strength. My brothers, sisters has all been reunited. We got 52 troops and our army's gotten stronger with these pretty high tier troops here of the Nords. We've got plenty of money and we're basically sort of open now to sort of, you know, we've done all of these quests. We're sort of ready now to just make our way through the Nezarith's Folly. You know, 6 more people to talk to, and that's when we start looking at sort of either founding our own kingdom or supporting an existing claimant. Obviously the most fun of those options, but also very difficult, is to find our own or found our own kingdom. That's very likely what we're going to do, but in that time, in between time, you know, we're going to probably look at being a mercenary for probably some sort of imperial faction. You know, we'll fight in their wars, get our renown really high, marry off some of our siblings, just to build some connections with the lords and ladies, and that'll, you know, when we come to create our faction, you know, there's a good chance then that we might survive rather than sort of being wiped out. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone. If you have any sort of questions or if I missed anything, please let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, a like and subscribe is always appreciated. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Take care. See you in the next one.